prohibited and they know that they might get a ticket and be fined, they don't want to, I think it'll make a difference.
It'll make a difference.
I really do.
Definitely.
I mean, it's bad, you got most of these people, I know they don't come to the meetings, but it might take a few to fight for what you really want, but then everybody's going to benefit, you know. And I know somebody said, well, you know, you can move out of the neighborhood if you don't like it, but guess what? I ain't going nowhere. They ain't going to run me out. I'm not going to let that happen, you know. And we're paying taxes. It's not fair. You know, the landlords only come when it's time for rent.
That's true.
And that's the way it is, you know. When you see them, you know they collected.
And if you, again, go back to the landlord, my opinion is, if you put the pressure on the landlord, you know, let them know, look, your people that are living in your apartment or your house, you know, there's things that they can't do.
Well, they don't have a rule.
The town have rules, the town have policy, the town have noise order, whatever order the town may have, or city. You can't do this.
But they're still responsible for their owners, the tenants. They are, in other words, we've had a few people that we've called and talked with that had a lot of trash and all in the yard, and you know, and they addressed it with it, and that helped. You know,
But I was just wondering if they all have. Some of them don't have. I know. Before we got our home, we've been renters, but we were some good renters. We had good landlords. We had no problems with them doing things to where we lived. You know, we took pride in it, even though we knew we paid rent. And it was, you know, it wasn't ours, but we treated it like it was ours. And we had a lease and we had a contract. And what was in there, what you couldn't just do.
Right. And most of what they do, I think, it's just that sometimes I think is what I've been told is, I don't know the condition of the house inside, is the better your house is, the better renters you get. And because then you have people that move in and out all the time because of various reasons, I don't know. But there's no 100% solution to any problem, whatever, but it still can be addressed, and if it's not, they won't be, you know, be fined, and that should make a big difference.
Well, let me tell you what, when I was growing up, my daddy rented, and
a lot of people rent.
And
sometimes you have to.
If something needed, if a room needed painting, he didn't go to the landlord and ask him. He painted it. Like he had it painted. If something happened on that side of the house, he took care of that. But when he went to pay the rent, there Mr. Branch from out in the country owned the house. He took off.
Right, he did that. Right.
Well, that was because y'all were good tenants and
Yeah.
had a good partnership. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
There's nothing with people renting. It's just they don't. Some people just don't, have any regard for or respect for any other person's property, and that's the way they are. They're just that type of person.
And you have to realize everybody can't afford to buy a home. I mean, everybody can't afford to buy a home. Everybody really can't. We couldn't. We would have been, when we rented because and just because you rent, and I say this, I tell people, you got people I know they say projects, housing. They make it sound. I don't look down on anybody.
No.
I don't. You got some good and you got some bad living, And just because of where you live doesn't make you a bad person. Somebody said, well, she lives in housing. So maybe that's all she can afford, And so we have to stop categorizing people by where they live and, because everybody is just, sometimes they just can't afford. A lot of people out here don't have jobs, losing their homes. I mean, doesn't make them bad people. They might have to go live in a housing area or something.
But like I said before, it goes back to even in the projects, the people that own those projects are the ones.
Well, this housing authority
to let the people know, look, we're not going to have any
They
everything
have
going
rules.
on.
They have rules.
Like you go to a job, you fill out application,
Sure.
for a job,
Sure.
guess what? You hired, you gonna do what that job wants you to do.
Or
Whatever they say for you to do, guess what you gonna do?
That's the
You
law.
gonna do
Yeah,
what
that's
that
the
job
rule.
require you to do,
Yes,
or
sir.
else you won't have a job. The same thing should be with projects as anything else.
Real nice,
If you don't abide by the rules, guess what?
Somebody
You
given
don't.
that for,
So,
Christmas, and we just
are
pulled it
you
out.
saying that a sign would be the first step?
Have y'all got time to
I
watch the
clean thing.
movie?
Yeah, I think.
11 o'clock by that part.
Putting a sign up saying, you know, noise ordinance or whatever.
Well,
Will be
That's the
enforced.
best
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Do you think that's the first step?
Yeah, you might just want to
I don't
put it
even,
outside
I
or
don't
in
wanna
the.
go, I don't wanna say what you told me, he meant to say.
Let's split it out.
You know, cause he's not here listening.
Yeah, that will help a lot.
Well, yeah, so I can see
I
it.
also go along with ticketing. I
Oh,
think that
okay.
would be more effective
Okay.
than the sign.
Okay.
But see, they don't want to come out of their pockets.
Right.
That's so true.
I see.
They ain't gonna come out of their pockets.
Y'all gonna turn around and look at the movie? Yeah, I will, y'all, if you would like, whoever would like to see that,
Where you gonna look?
I'm gonna put it right here.
It's gonna be up on the wall there.
That's the best spot, I think.
Trying to get out here close to that.
Yeah, it's better. Didn't it show when we did a last, didn't it show when we did one before?
So that was good, Mr. Bill?
Do you remember?
I don't.
I've got a projector.
How it tastes? Tastes good.
Good, it's
Yeah,
got
that's
the
the
candy on it. It's
Oh,
the-
good. But it's not chocolate.
No. it's
Oh. Oh, okay.
Cookie on this.
I think I know what that is. I think I have one.
Yeah, I told you this is Europe.
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah, that's good candy, I think. Somebody gave that
thing
to
that he
us
got.
for Christmas.
You know, it's a
think
different
it's-
chocolate. This is the dark chocolate.
I'm trying to. I think I know what this is.
It's different taste bigger.
See, it's not chocolate, that's just.
Good. And that's that
Yeah.
real dark chocolate. It's supposedly healthy for you.
It's different.
It's not so sweet here.
Good. That's better than the candy. It is. So you been doing okay, Mr. Riddle? And look, Miss Riddle, you know what I said, people always don't ever ask about caregivers, right?
Don't do what? Don't answer
The
what?
caregivers, that's something I had to learn, really, they always ask about the ones who really. They don't ever ask me how you doing.
I don't,
Yeah.
here, girl,
Really? It's really
people
good.
just make more
Really?
over him and they just.
Riddle?
they feel-
Riddle,
Like Riddle.
R-I-D-D-L-E.
What?
I, people just, ooh, John's back. And I'm walking in and I've been gone just as long.
I know that's right. See, I'm not by myself. They always say, how's Mr. Scott? How's your daddy? I said, oh. No, never said, Carl, how you doing? How you doing? The caregivers, I've been doing a lot of reading and they were talking about, you know, the caregivers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Caregiver, you know, taking care of the caregiver. What you gotta do, take care of you too.
He's done real well this last week.
What relationship, what's her name? Was Margaret?
We're
Her
cousins.
husband was Dixon.
Cousins.
Everybody
Everybody's
Dixon.
cousins.
Y'all,
They're brothers.
Okay. Cause I always was wondering which, if I had them right, you know, like when I'm sending the card and stuff. Okay.
He's Dixon.
Hey,
Well, come here, everybody.
but it's good to
How
see
you doing?
I know everybody, got mixed up on the date, I think, but we're here.
Better late
Better late than never, you
That's
time to
what
see
I'm
the
saying.
movie.
She can leave for 11:30. Yeah, she got 15 minutes.
Not today. Today's Friday.
Yeah, she got yesterday.
Then Thursday.
That's fine.
Yeah, we've just getting ready to show the film, but you're just, was anybody sitting right here?
No, we moved,
He
we
moved over
moved
there.
over here so we could look up on the wall and see the, but I think I might move back because that window's flat.
I'll close them there, I'll close them. We're going, Danielle was fixing to play, go over there and sit, cause she's gonna bring you something. We got strawberries and some whipped cream this morning. Mr. Wilbur forgot us.
It's gonna warm
Did
up
he?
too.
He did.
I know it's so cool that wind.
Well, I'll be glad when it's go one way or the other. Have the arrow when you go to bed and the arrow when you get up in the morning.
I know,
He had turned the heat on this morning.
I know.
We slept with air conditioning on last night.
Last night, I turned it on last night, turned it on first thing, and I went outside, I said, I don't need no air. But then, really, I said, I don't need no air, but the house didn't feel like that. The house felt like still, you needed some air, some air.
So now you know.
I mean, and the wind blowing and it's cold, but the house just is warm.
So you want your coffee, Sylvia? Quiet over there this morning.
Oh, we've been yakking all morning. How are you?
Michael been here since 9:30 or 10.
You been here that late?
Whatever, 40
Well,
How are you
I
today?
usually come about 10:30. Have you got some, diet, anything diet over there in the
Got
side?
Diet Coke.
That'll be good.
Okay. As good as it can get.
As good as it can get. There's all kinds of things you want.
I cannot drink a diet drink.
I know you don't do that.
I don't not like diet drink.
Somebody asked me, so what, you eat a cake, you eat cake, you eat whatever, and then you got a diet drink, so then,
Balance it up. I used to drink a bar of candy, used to drink a bar of candy and drink a Diet Coke.
Well,
That's just, that helps save some
Yes,
calories. And it's all in your mind anyway.
it is, it sure is.
That's the way I feel. No thanks. No chocolate.
anyway, I worked with a doctor there this morning, so I figured I could only, maybe if I just come at 11. I got tired up with something, I said, give us a nail, because I didn't know what to do.
How much?
No, I wasn't.
It's
Coach, Belgium och Germany vände.
Well, you just go ahead and have lunch down here, aren't you? I
He
remember
get
that.
everything vanilla, I know.
Can't resist.
That's all right, let him eat.
Look, he just
I
eased
tell you,
out over
since
there
I
real
eat,
quick
it's
too,
good to see
boy.
him eat. It's good to see him able, that's what they
That's
told me,
right.
said, if he can eat, let him eat.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. I was just talking to a lady that I know whose mother is almost 100. And she's got an aunt that's 102. And I was, I said, man, you get to be that age. She was saying whatever. She was telling me something that was wrong and whatever. I said, you get that age, well, you eat what you want. Man, learn about what
That's
been doing something.
My daddy's twin sister lived to be 102.
Really?
And he died when he was 59.
For real, his twin sister lived to be
Yeah.
102. Isn't that something? I'm telling you.
You're
He always
70?
missed him, didn't she?
You're 70?
Who?
Who's 70?
Who said
I
that?
thought you said you're 70. I'm 70.
Who she listening to?
You're everything.
Oh, Lord, was that?
I'm getting the
Ain't
wrong.
got that yet. No, she was saying that her dad,
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
twin sister.
Had a twin sister.
twin sister lived to be 102, and
He died when
he
he was 59.
died when he was 59.
Twice as long.
I tell you, baby.
I can believe Jean is 70, but not you.
Oh, wait.
I'm teasing you.
Oh, my goodness. I got quite a few years.
No, and I thank the Lord for everyone.
That's right.